Dear students, today we are going to learn properties of square numbers. While learning the first topic of squares and square roots, chapter 6, properties of square number, we should know some terms before going ahead. First of all, we should know what is square numbers. We see a square is, or we can say, area of a square equal to side into side, where side means the length of the side. We are seeing a table here where on the left side there is a side of a square in centimeter, and on the right side there is an area of the square. If we observe, we see when the side of a square is 1 centimeter, the area is 1 into 1. It means 1 centimeter square. When the side of the square is 2 centimeter, the area of the square is 2 into 2, 4 centimeter. Or we can say 2 to the power 2. When the side of the square is 3, its area is 9. When it is 5, its area is 25. And when its side is 8, area is 64, means 8 into 8. So in general we can say when the side of the square is A, the area of the square is A square. So what is the special about these numbers 4, 9, 24, 25, 64? Since 4 can be expressed as 2 into 2, that is 2 square, and 9 can be expressed as 3 into 3, that is 3 square. All such numbers can be expressed as product of the number with itself. Such numbers like 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 64 are known as square numbers. Let's now come to the topic. Here are numbers from 1 to 20 and their square numbers. Do you observe any pattern in the unit digit of the given square numbers? Pause the video and think. Observing all the square numbers, we can say that all the square numbers ends with either 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9 at its unit place. We can check it further by taking numbers up to 30, 50 or much more, and along with their square or square numbers. Thus we can say end digit or unit digit of square numbers is either 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9. Or on the other hand, we can say the unit digit of square number cannot be 2, 3, 7 and 8. Further, if a number have unit digit 1 or 9, what do you observe in the square numbers of these numbers? Do you observe any pattern in the squares of given numbers? See, if a number has 1 or 9 at its unit place, then its square always ends with 1. Check it with some other numbers. Furthermore, if a number end digit is 4 or 6, What do you observe with square numbers of these numbers? Do you observe any pattern in the squares of these numbers? See, the numbers having either 4 or 6 at their units place always have 6 at their units place of square numbers. Check some other numbers. See the numbers whose end digit is 5 and they are square numbers. Do you observe any pattern in the squares of given numbers? If a two or more digit number has 5 at its units place, then its square always ends with 25. Check out with some other numbers. Further, if you have completed this table, dear students, if you have completed this table and memorized square numbers of 1 to 10, then you can find unit place of square numbers of any number. For example, if you want to know the unit place of square of 2,37,957, then you simply have to square 7. Here 7 square equal to 49. This 9 number is the units place of square of 2,37,957. So it becomes very easy One more important thing is that you should be known which numbers are not perfect squares, or how can you identify those numbers. I already told you the numbers that end with 2, 3, 7 or 8 at units place are not perfect squares. So let's try some numbers. Let's try these numbers. Here the question is, can we say whether the following numbers are perfect squares? How do we know? We know in this number we have 7 as units place, so it can't be a perfect square. Again, here 3 is the units place and this is not a perfect square. Here 8 is the units place of this number, then it can't be a perfect square. Here 2 is the unit place of this number, it also cannot be a perfect square. Here the units place is 9, that may be a perfect square. And again, here is 1 at units place, so this number also can be a perfect square. Let's try these. The question is, what will be the ones digit in the square of the following numbers? As we know, if a number have ones digit 4 or 6, then its square number will have ones digit 6. Further, with the method given above, if we square ones digit of 1234 means 4, then it makes 16. 4 into 4 equal to 16. 4 into 4 equal to 16, and 16 have ones digit 6. Now try with other numbers with yourself. Now consider the following numbers and their squares. 10 square 100, 20 square 400, 80 square 6400, 100 square 10,000, 200 square 40,000, 700 square 4,90,000, and 900 square 8,10,000. If we see in these numbers, if a number have 10, its square has 2 zeros. Again, in 20 there is 10 at the end, but in its square there are 2 zeros. So what can you observe about these numbers? We can notice two things here. Number of zeros in a square of a number is always double in comparison of the zeros that number have.